Did you know that 4 producers jumped on to Companion just 48 hours after Drew Hanckcock had finished the script?
I mean, the script is really good.
And honestly, it was for good reason. Companion is fantastic. It's everything that you want from a good time at the movies. There's 3 things that make it stand out specifically. The first thing is the acting. So Drew Hanckcock said in some interviews that there was a ton of improv and collaboration that was happening on the set, and you can seriously feel it. You feel like all the actors, they just have a little bit more freedom. They all feel a bit loose. They all feel a little bit, they feel happy to be there. And you can seriously feel it. It comes through in this like very authentic and believable way through the screen. And so that collaboration, I mean, like there's certain jokes that happen that you feel like the actors were the ones that made it land because it was their idea, or they come up with it on the spot or whatever. And so the acting alone, because it feels so authentic and believable, obviously that's going to support the rest of the story in, for us, the viewers, into feeling engaged and like stoked on what's happening. The next thing that ties it together with their the actors can't tie anything together if there's no story, and that's the next huge thing. So its premise is something that we've all seen before, but we've never seen it like this. It is super unique. It is very original. And so like as things are happening on screen, you feel like you know where things are going to go, how things are going to play out. But I was always wrong. I've seen a ton of movies and I was like, oh no way, they did this, they're going here, this is happening. And so like you're constantly getting these like little surprises, these little twists and turns that all make sense, they're all playing out believably, but like it's a super fun and original story that, like I said, it'll keep you on the edge of your seat because you're just engaged. And if you're not on the edge of your seat, you're laughing, it's funny, things are working, it's just is really good. And because of that, because it's a story that we feel like we've seen before, but things aren't playing out how we think that they're gonna play out, it just keeps you locked in, and it's awesome because of it. Real quick, my name is Austin Kohler. I have studied, watched, and reviewed over 10,000 hours of film. Storytelling to me is super important. I think it's one of the best ways that we can communicate and that we can pass on knowledge and ideas in a consumable and interesting way for everybody at low levels and at high levels. We can all see the same story and pull different things from it. So if that's important to you as well, please consider subscribing. The last thing that makes Companion stand out is its writing. Now you would think that, you know, story and writing are the same thing. They're obviously not, but like the way that things are playing out are so believable. Thank you for, I mean, like, it feels like we don't ever get these anymore, where we just have to believe what we're watching. Someone makes this decision. It's like, didn't that person was right there. Didn't they see that happen? I just watched Silo, or I've been watching Silo, and it just is this constant feed of like, well, why doesn't she say this? Or why don't they go to this person? Like, didn't that person see that person get shot? Whatever, like all this thing, like, it just is so frustrating when it's like, you're just watching and you sort of just have to be like, well, it's not real. But the writing in Companion is believable. Like things happen the way that they actually would or could happen. The characters, they talk naturally and realistically, and there aren't these, it's not filled with plot holes. And I'm sure that there are some plot holes, but like they don't, like you'd actually have to like sit down and think about it and work it through, but nothing jumps out at you right away. It's like, well, like that was a dumb decision. Now it's not an epic movie, right? It's not crazy. Nobody's flying. There's no crazy massive explosions. We're not traveling through time, whatever. But it is solid, it is great, and it is engaging for its perfect 90-minute runtime. You couldn't ask for more. It's money well spent. It's a great time at the movies. I completely recommend it. And that's all I have to say about it. Patreon.com/Austin Kohler. Right now, the collaborator tier, where you write into the show and shows like these and the different videos that I make, it is free for 7 days. So you can head over there, write into me. I will take your comment, your question, your concern, whatever, throw it into a video that it applies to. So head over there if you'd like to comment, participate in the videos that I make. You can subscribe here or click here for more videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.